Eddie Doody, everybody. God, why that was the worst possible energy. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, everyone. Not my best one, but
Damn.
we're here. We're here and we're trying. My name is.
Hello.
My name is. All right. You know what? I don't like your attitude first of all, because you're a loser.
Hello.
Um, hey everyone, my name is John F. Kennedy, and I am the President of the United States. Right, so, right. Let's pretend none of that happened. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pretend nothing happened, and we're gonna start from and now. Hey everyone,
Hello.
I am him. I'm that guy.
You're me.
I'm.
You who?
I am.
You're the greatest champion pod host Whoover.
Okay, let's
Let's
rewind this
start
back a
again,
little bit. Let's
'cause I
give
have no idea
our
what I'm
champion the chance to introduce it properly.
Hi, it's me, Whoover.
No, you're not
Welcome
the
back to
champion.
the Voice
No,
of
we're
the
not
Pod.
rewinding it that far back.
I'm in denial.
Hi, it's me, Turtle Guy.
Okay, let's start again. Let's start again.
Too
Okay.
far back.
Let's start again. Okay. And 3 and 2 and 1 and hello everyone. My name is Dave
Let's start
Gilmore.
again.
I am a champion, and that means that I am hosting this. I hate doing
No,
intros. I really hate doing intros.
that's not the reason you're hosting. That
Oh, yeah,
was the
that's not the
reason
reason
that
I'm
would be Turtle Guy rules. Say the name,
Wait, what?
say what the
Beat me?
pod is for, introduce us, and you're golden. Give it one more time, one more try. We've done this. This isn't like our 80th episode or anything. So
My name is David Kiva. This is a comedy podcast
Good.
where every week someone new hosts. I am that this week host. And that means that I have the pleasure of telling you that I am here with all the boys. Oh yeah, I'm the champion by the way. I am with all the boys. We've got Cyber Prime, one of
Hello.
the best buds.
yes, that's true.
We've got Turtle Guy, one of just the funniest little rascals you ever did meet. And we got this fucking loser. And his name is Whoover.
This is going off to a great start.
And he hates us all so much he refuses to speak.
Hello.
Okay.
Anyway, going at David, guys. So,
No, that's
What are
not
we
a bit
doing,
we're
folks?
carrying forward. That's nope. You're not the Pope. You're not the Pope. You're not the Pope. Okay, let's be clear. You're not the Pope, but you're also
you
not
found me out.
You're not the
I'm the
host.
Pope. I
First
didn't
of all,
want it to
not
come out
wrong.
this way.
Second of all, not relevant.
I had to come forth. I am the Pope. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to hide my true identity from you.
Any
I
longer.
just thought it would be easier if you
Speak
didn't
your
know.
truth.
Hoover's contacting us right now from inside the Basilica of the Vatican.
I'm in the Vatican City.
Yeah.
Oh.
When this podcast comes, the Pope will be dead.
I can tell you guys, this
I
might be
will.
a long.
Whoa, wait. That is a very dangerous thing to say, Turtle Guy.
That feels like a threat.
Yeah, that is
Not
not
really.
true.
If
This
you've
is
seen
a
the
comedy.
Pope.
If you've
What
seen
does that
the po-
mean? Does the Pope have a mech
Look
suit?
at the
Why is
Pope.
that not a threat?
Can I ask you guys a question?
Oh,
the
that's alarming. Why? What is it? What question about a
Is-
religious figurehead do you have?
Is the current Pope, this, trust me, by my standards, this is a tame question. Is the current Pope still the same Pope that was parodied in Cars 2? Or was that a different
No, no,
question.
that was a different Pope, I'm pretty
And
sure.
is that
Was that a
Pope
different
based
Pope?
off of me?
Jesus, did that other Pope
I think
Popify so long ago?
I think that Pope retired, which is like very rare.
retired.
Yeah,
that was the
second
first
question.
Pope to retire the jersey.
Oh, was it the
You
very
hold it up.
first? I thought it was just rare.
Can I ask a question?
Not
Well,
the
it is.
first,
I mean,
the
it
fir-
is
yeah, it's
technically
rare for
rare.
them
No one else
to-
has done it.
Uh-huh.
Follow-up
It's
question.
not often for a
Do
Pope
you think
to be
that
like,
they
you
should
know what?
change the process of the Pope so that it works like the film The Santa Claus?
No, Royal
But
Rumble.
no, the Pope
You
just
put on the Pope's hat and then all of a sudden you become the Pope.
Yeah, you have to knock him
Royal
off the roof
Rumble
of
with
the
a bunch
Vatican
of
first, though.
priests.
You have to knock him off the Vatican.
And then if he's
That would
not
actually be
religious
fun.
enough, like if he says a bad word or something, then it's like Santa Claus 2. The desanctification process has begun, but it's the depopification process. Guys,
Oh,
I'm really cooked right
no.
now. I gotta tell you, probably not a great
Cooked.
idea for me to be hosting this.
You're-
I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain.
Hey, you're
Cyber,
fine.
you and me have been hanging out an awful lot recently.
Yeah, we have been. And that's wait, hang on. Are you saying that's a result?
No, I was gonna say, what's the over/under on me being absolutely fried every time we meet, where my brain just is not working? It's been pretty common.
It's yeah, but it's not the whole time.
It's happened. It's a significant portion of the time, and let me tell you, today's one of those times, guys. I'm here to try my best.
And that's all we can ask for.
I'm doing my damnedest,
Wow. Okay.
and I won't accept any slander from you scum. Anyway, guys, today's topic
I'm
is a real
scum.
today's topic is a real special one.
How special?
It's so special that I'm actually going to dip out, and I'm going to let someone else do the intro on this one.
Oh,
We're done the intro.
hi guys, it's me.
No, no, no,
Greatest
no,
pod
no,
host
no,
Hoover.
no. There's another intro. It's called the sequel to the first intro.
What?
You're gonna love it, guys.
Intro 2?
Do I
Intro
have to use
2.
my brain for this?
No, you will eventually, but right now all you have to
Shit.
do is sit back
What
and
is
listen.
going on?
Okay, I'll go get him. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's footsteps. That's me walking away. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna put him on the microphone here now, guys.
Where'd you
okay?
go?
The fuck?
Is this a puppet?
What is going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh no. This isn't good.
Hello.
Cyber confess! You thought it was gonna be much worse than it actually ended up being.
Do
No,
you
no,
know
no,
who
it's
it
not.
is?
I do know. It's Vance, but in my current
Is this
brain
bird your business
mindset,
for?
then I don't think this is. Oh, this is dangerous.
Who did you think it was going to be?
No, no one. No,
Oh,
literally
hang on,
no one
wait
at
a
all.
minute! Oh, wait a minute!
Anyway, last time you saw me, I won a competition.
Oh wait, no, fuck! I completely forgot all of this context.
And I am here to cash in. the
Oh Jesus
competition.
Christ!
I hope
Oh, fuck.
everybody's
Well, you
brain is running 100%.
Oh, it was.
I hope there is a lot of blood pumping around inside your
Why do you care so much about blood, Vance?
No reason. No reason I can think of.
Oh
You're
no!
the one who mentioned blood, my friend.
No,
not
you
me.
did. You did. I'm pretty
No.
sure.
But while we're on the subject, how's everybody's iron levels? Good, I hope.
I mean,
Anyway,
deflated.
I have decided that I will not be the one to host
oh,
because I am too lazy and also thirsty for blood. I mean, H2O.
Yes, water.
Yes, that is what that
Is
means.
he a
I
chemist?
guess. No, I am a vampire. I mean, I am
you
from
cooking?
Pennsylvania. Anyway,
So,
I'm here to
what's
tell
your
you
opinion
that
on garlic?
it was a great honor to be the
oh,
one
you
who
spit it with
won.
water.
But what? You mean H2O?
Yeah.
It was a great honor to be the one who won.
Is it holy water?
I hope not. I am not
Something
a
against
Catholic.
religion, sir?
Anyway,
Vance, what does that have to do with anything?
it will burn the skin
is-
from my bones.
This is gonna be a long fucking episode.
No, because Vance is going now, disappearing in a flurry of bats.
Wait, why
Still
is it
gonna be a long
bats?
fucking episode.
Because David had bats in his room for some reason.
Oh right, okay, of course, of course.
I don't know why, that guy's a bit of a freak.
Do you want
So you're
garlic?
bringing David back?
David will never
Hoover,
let.
why do you have
He's
garlic
right
on
here.
hand?
Why do you keep that
Don't
away?
you?
I'm allergic.
Well,
Okay,
that's true.
anyway, Vance just wanted to come by and say hello. You missed it because he was cowering and hissing at the sight of the garlic. But he told me that I'm going to be taking over for today.
Really?
And I'm going to be the one. Well,
Oh.
you know. But he did leave me a list of rules. I'm going by his rule book.
Oh.
You see, hold on.
Oh,
Sorry, Vance just he needed me to call him an Uber. Anyway, so
Oh right.
I am going to be doing. Guys, I realize none of this makes any fucking sense. Let me go back to the beginning. Last time,
Why are you a
on
vampire?
Burn Your Business. I'm not a vampire,
Previously.
Hoover. I'm not a
And
vampire.
neither is Vlad. How dare you?
And neither is, well, his name's also not Vlad, you
Is
fucking
Vlad?
racist. Vlad?
Vlad?
You think everyone with an accent's called Vlad?
Vlad.
It's Vance.
Vlad Gigant, I didn't say
Vance.
Dracula.
As in or fucking pen soul Vancia.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Oh my god, you're so good for remembering
I
race.
messed up my
Oh.
joke.
Jokes are funny generally.
Hoover's just crying in his hands in the corner. God, we're having like multiple conversations. We have to do this like an actual professional podcast. Let's
Yeah.
speak.
So can we try listening, guys?
Professionalism is not my goal today.
Vance passed the
What is your
baton
goal?
to me. He emphasized the
Passed
first
away?
syllable of that word for some reason a lot.
Didn't know he was sick.
But anyway. And then he flurried back off to Penn State, where he's studying to
Penn
be
State?
a lawyer.
Oh, I thought that was the penitentiary.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
No, Penn State
What the
University,
fuck?
you fucking
Yeah, but in my
baboon.
brain, Penn State Penitentiary is a thing as well. But maybe
Yeah, well,
not.
maybe you should start using your brain and let some blood
I'm
flow.
trying. It's blowing some circuits.
Anyway, Vance passed on the baton to me. And he told me that he did not want you guys to burn your business today.
Oh.
He told me he wanted you guys to build your business today. Do you
Huh.
think we could do that?
The fuck?
No.
Oh.
Guys, I want you to cast your minds back.
How does this work?
The
for them?
year was 1899. And then a
fuck?
few years passed. And then the year was 2024. I think was when we did the first one. Or maybe it was 2023, I can't remember. It was one of the 2 years. And it was a lovely town, it was a great town, it was one of our favourite towns. And then it blew up. There was a nuclear strike. We were all there, we saw it. I turned to glass, as did the entire town. Everything was suddenly glass. I don't know why you're laughing, it was a horrible tragedy, many died.
That damn cousin Co.
Cousin Cole and their goddamn nuclear weaponry. Who let them away with that one?
An idiot,
Should
I
I
heard.
feel
God
responsible
damn
for
it,
this?
what's so funny? This is serious.
The introduction. It was 1899, and a few years past 2025,
Yeah.
and then immediately go to glassing cities. I forgot
Well,
the
I didn't do it,
context.
someun else. Yeah.
Oh God, I can breathe.
A very, very rich investor.
Oh,
He runs a company called Yuri Co.
wait, didn't
And
Yuri
he came in, he
die?
swooped in.
Oh no, he escaped. He escaped, I think.
What the fuck? Do you think Yuri can be killed? He is not of this earth, my friend.
Sorry. Continue.
Anyway, Yuri Corp swooped in and bought a lot of land for very, very cheap. Okay?
Okay.
And he is interested in getting his grubby little fingers into some fresh businesses. So your goal here is not to destroy your business and go bankrupt. Okay? And
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
going to be
Then
popping in here as the taxman. The taxman, first of all, was brutally gunned down in a senseless act of violence in a courtroom for some reason.
Turtle guy, that means you're dead.
Torgai has passed.
Oh, no! No!
Your goal is
That was
not,
him!
my friends, to destroy your business. Your goal is to build a new one. Okay? So here's how it's going to work. Each of you here in Glasstown, that's what the town's called, you're going to be starting off with $100,000. Okay? That's
Yeah.
a small loan that Yuri has given you. Yuri likes money.
Yeah, I can
You
tell.
don't want to piss Yuri off.
Does he?
So Yuri wants to come back in a few months and find that all of you have built your business up to me making $500,000 profit. Okay?
Okay.
Now it's up to you. You're gonna have to, you know the old saying, you're gonna have to spend money to make money. But what I want you guys to do is basically tell me what your business is, as usual. Tell me where you're investing, and then we're going to each round. At the end of the round, we're gonna find out what your profits have been. You know, so like if you are spending more money on high quality goods, then you're going to be making more money by the end of the round. So it's kind of a balancing act. You decide you want to invest cheap, 1 star. Say you're a meat processing. Say you're a steak dinner restaurant, vampire themed. Are you gonna go and get cheap rubber bats, or are you gonna invest in actual bats? You know? Do you feel me? It's a balancing act with this thing.
I feel
I'm
like
definitely not making
specific-
this up as I go.
I feel like that specific
So-
example might.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So guys, here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this, or maybe more. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Yuri might pop in every once in a while to see how your businesses are doing.
Okay.
But it's very important you guys make as much money as possible. The goal is 500,000, but if you don't make it, we're going to go with whoever is earning the most money. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
I hope this works out. Let's see. Because it's not as easy to make money as it is to lose money, I've found. And there's, Anyway, we'll figure it out, guys. We're all learning together.
You'd be surprised. The taxman gives you a shocking amount of money.
The taxman doesn't give you a shocking amount of money, okay? It's very weird. Very, very weird. Okay, guys. Now remember, you all have 100,000 to start.
Wait, I have one more question.
Ask.
How does this work? So after this, will Burn Your Business be returned to Turtle Guy, or does Burn Your Business get passed on to whoever wins? Does this become like a de facto title situation?
It goes back to the turtle guy.
Okay.
Yay!
That's
I
probably
made
fair.
that executive decision.
That's fair.
That he deserves it. Now, Yuri might have something to say about it.
Oh.
Well, as far as I'm concerned,
I'm prepared to fight Yuri.
I don't think you want to get into that.
I'd pay for that.
I'll train.
You'd pay for that. Interesting. Okay.
Turtle guy's going to train, he says.
Hoover, we're gonna ask you first. What's your business?
Fuck.
What are you selling? And let's see how much we can make from it.
I have one more question.
I'm going to be honest. Oh, let that guy ask his question.
That guy? Dude, I've known you
Yeah,
for like a
that guy.
decade. Okay, right.
Who are you?
I'm
Bro,
that
you-
guy.
no, you're not that guy.
But are we building our business in the glassed, irradiated wasteland that used to be the town? Or
No, well, it's not irradiating anymore. But yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
it's glass.
okay, that's fair.
Do you want to use that to your advantage? Maybe.
We'll have to see.
Maybe. Now I'll be pulling out some real world statistics to see who's going to be earning the most money. That's how this is going to work. I am going to be pulling from like what is profitable, etc. So I'll let you guys get started though.
Okay, my business
Mhm.
is going to be called what information you need, the name of my business, what we do.
It's the same as
and,
always.
like,
It's the same as always. What are you selling? What's your name? What's
Okay.
your business?
my business is called Drilling Co. Well, no. I'm going to give you something better than that. We're going to be called the Drill Boys.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Drill Boys. Is that with a Z?
Drill Boys, yeah, with a Z. With a Z.
Okay.
So, as the name would suggest, we use drills. We mainly focus on mining, working on the ground. Most of our profits would be gained from selling off any ores we find through our mining expeditions. And that would be the main kind of like process. Do I need to buy anything off the bat straight away? Or...
Well, we're gonna get to that's round one. This is the pre-round.
Okay. So,
have
yeah,
to buy
mainly
anything,
we're focused on mining, making tunnels and whatnot, finding good ore to sell off. Like that would be the main like kind of like profitable. Like hopefully we find good like rare or like gold. Gold's very profitable. Diamonds. But yeah, like gold, like digging. We might even get oil, stuff like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And ethically speaking, how do you feel about that?
Well, ethically speaking, we thought no one would want to. No one really cares about the irradiated wasteland that's been, devastated by the big bomb of Cousin Cove. So we thought it'd be a good
So
idea
you think
to
just nuke it
drill
again, maybe?
in that ground. Maybe the radiation has made some new profitable materials. We'll just have to find out.
Okay, so I'm gonna put down a pro and a con for you.
Oh.
This will affect you in the game. Pro.
Oh,
High profit materials. Con. Hates the environment.
how do I hate the environment?
Because you mentioned oil, and you mentioned what you did not mention was what you have set up to protect the wildlife. That might come up later, though.
Okay.
I guess I hate the environment.
I guess.
Each of you will get a pro and a con, and that's Hoover's.
Big environment hater over here.
Yeah. Turtle guy, you're up next.
What's up? How you doing, man?
Okay, well,
Welcome to the shop.
There's already a
That
character.
ain't turtle guy. Use the turtle guy voice.
Turtle guy went away for a while. He gave me all his money. Turtle guy said, "Fuck this! I don't know how to run a business. I only know how to destroy." But he brought me in. Name's Mick.
Oh.
Well, my
Sorry?
friends call me Mike.
Oh, okay.
Well, which do you want to be called, Mick or Mike?
Call me Mick Mike.
Of course.
I'm gonna call you Vanessa.
Close enough. Anyway,
Do you have
welcome to
does
the
your-
wood shop.
Oh, is that what you're
Our
called?
business? Well, yeah, wood shop.
Okay.
Ironically, it's a metal worker.
I'm curious where you're gonna get lumber in this irradiated glass town.
You said it wasn't.
Oh, sorry, it's not irradiated, but it is made of fucking glass.
We import it from nearby.
Okay. From where precisely?
Seems like a bad place to set up your business if you need to import it.
Okay, that's your con straight away.
From Canada.
Importing costs.
You're a fucking timber, yeah, no
Canadian
timber.
timber. Shut the fuck up. The wood shop. You come in, you tell us your problems, and we fix it with wood.
Whoa.
Whoosh.
That's become a
Whoosh.
significantly more sketchy business. What does that entail? Give me an example.
You have a problem, you come to us, we'll fix it for
That's
you.
not an example. You just said the same thing again. Give me an example of a problem that you can fix.
Well, I don't know, let's say, like, your dog died, we'll make you a wooden dog coffin.
Or?
Example B, someone stole money from you. We'll make a coffin for him, too.
So are all
Any
of your
other-
solutions coffins, or did this
Just
happen to be a
coffin
coincidence?
oriented, or...
You
No,
just,
I'm just,
do you just
give
make
me a
coffins?
problem, I'll give you a solution.
Let's say that my
Give me a
microwave
problem, I'll
broke.
give you a solution.
My microwave broke. I need to heat up my dinner.
That'll be $20.
What?
Huh?
You
Give
didn't
me
give us.
$20 and I'll fix that problem for
Yeah,
you.
but what's the solution? You
I
can't.
know. What do you think? I'm handing out freebies here? This is the wood shop. I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna give you freebies.
Okay,
Come on,
then
give me a
Fix
buck.
it with wood.
How do you fix a broken microwave with wood?
We'll get you a new microwave.
That's not wood.
You just
You
a
give
go
us the allotted fee, and you'll get a brand new microwave.
Why not just go buy a
You
microwave?
don't need to read into how we got it. The wood's a little bloody, but that's okay.
Where the fuck is the wood coming from if you buy me a microwave?
Yeah, bye.
I've yet to think of a pro
Good
for
one.
your company
I'm
here.
struggling here. It sounds like you just set up a very sketchy, obvious mercenary company that just happens to be fairly talented in making coffins.
I really don't have a pro for you at all. Like, what is your...
Explain it simply. Or no.
I don't think he wants to explain it. I think Vanessa strives in the chaos of this situation.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name was Vanessa.
Well, let's be clear, that's the name Hoover's calling him.
Oh yeah,
He
I
wanted
forgot
to be
that
called
was
Mick
Hoover's name.
Mike.
Mick Mike's woodshop. Is Mick Mike gone?
I think Mick
I
Mike
think
might be
Mick
gone.
Mike died.
Mick Mike fell into the timber saw.
Mick Mike. I need more. Okay, guys, what do you think Mick Mike's pro should be?
I don't know if there is one. It's like it
He
sounds
can
like that
potentially fix anything with wood.
potentially, but then his third solution didn't involve wood.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
They've
Phone-
apparently they have resources.
Lots. Okay. Lots of. I'm gonna say connections because it says he's got more than just resources. Alright, Cyber, finally it's you.
Welcome on into old Nick's Collectibles, where I am going to be.
No one themselves.
What?
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. Fuck it. Okay, I get it.
So
Is that mixed with a K?
At the end, yes.
Okay.
So we're a collectible company. We specialize in making collectibles, collectible cards mainly, maybe some collectible letters, some collectible things. But the thing is, we will fashion all of our collectible material from the environment around us. We will turn this space of tragedy and grief and loss into a merchandisable, deliverable, mass market product. And we will make limited amounts of each of the resource and each collectible so that their price will skyrocket. And we will maybe sign some. We'll maybe reach in touch with some of the Circle of Thieves who managed to escape the blast. Maybe we'll see if we can find Yuri. No. We have nothing to do with the Circle of Thieves. And I can say that now. Nothing to do with the Circle of Thieves. We are not directly or indirectly represented by or connected to the Circle of Thieves. We are.
Sounds like you have something to do with the Circle of Thieves.
We don't.
I'm really convinced he
We
does.
don't. God, I'm just saying this because you made that reaction. There's no. This is not a Circle of Thieves company. Okay.
Sounds like there's a big Circle of Thieves element to this.
There is no
I'm
Circle of
getting
Thieves.
that too,
Old
I'm getting
Nick's
that too.
Collectibles is just
Old Mick? As in
Nick.
Mick Mike?
Old
As in Vanessa?
Old Nick. Old Nick's
I was thinking
Collectibles.
old Nick, as in Nick, as in to nick something, as in to steal it.
Old Nick's Collectibles is just a collectible company. That's all we do. We make collectibles from the environment around us. Doesn't take a lot to make it, but we make loads of it. And have you seen Pokemon collectible cards now? You can get like fucking $150,000 for some of them.
Loser.
So we're making our own versions from the environment of this nuked
Your own
city around
versions.
us. Hey, well, they pay.
I was gonna say that's probably your demographic there.
They pay,
Anyway.
and that's it. That's to start off.
Okay,
that's what we got.
so Nick's Collectibles, you're pro, you're
Old Nick,
resourceful, 'cause
old
you're
Nick's.
taken from the
Old Nick's
oh,
Collectibles.
fuck's
Let's get the
sake.
full
Old
thing.
Nick Donald. Okay, you're resourceful. You're
Okay.
taken from the environment around you.
Yes, we are.
But the problem, you're con, and I know you try to spin it as a pro, but it's a con. Limited stock.
I mean,
Limited stock.
it will end up being. It might be a potential problem in the short term, but it will end up being a very, very lucrative positive. Supply and demand. We limit the supply, we increase the demand.
Yeah,
Anyway.
what do you say, pal?
That's old Nick's for you.
Old Nick. Well, I don't like him already. He's shady and I smell. Alright, round one. Guys,
You just smell
welcome to
what?
Glasstown. Welcome to Glasstown. You're gonna find yourselves pulling up outside a fucking hellhole. It's nothing but just glass. It's very
Damn.
reflective.
It's
You
perfect.
need sunglasses to look at it. Hoover, you pull into town, you see this absolute shithole in front of you. What is your first move? What is your you've got 100,000 you can spend here. You could drop all of that right now, but bear in mind you're trying to make money here, not lose it. So you might want to hold on to some of those precious pounds.
So, just to clarify, all my money's on me.
Yeah, you got a big old wad of it in your pocket.
A big old wallet. Okay. I think first thing is we need to start digging.
Okay.
Would I notice, like, I'm operating on the sense of D&D here. Would I notice any like potential areas that look profitable for digging?
Hoover, let me reiterate. Glass.
I get my glass driller.
It's also known as a
I
hammer.
think chisel.
It's on your hands and knees for like a decade. It's like chiseling.
I think the first thing I'm gonna get is like some piece of mining equipment that's gonna help me break through this glass to get to the. Actually, does the glass look profitable?
Well, I don't know, that's up to you. How do you feel? How profitable do you feel it is? Do you think you could spin glass
Nah, everybody's
as a
got glass
profitable?
these days.
You're trying to get past the
Literally walking
glass.
I'm trying to get past the glass. Do I have to drop an amount here on my?
What are you buying? A driller?
I'm gonna buy a big driller.
Okay,
A big driller.
a big driller.
Like, I'm talking like power miners kind of drill where
Fucking great throwback.
I'm piloting. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, so you're
I'm
talking like a
piloting
large
that, like,
vehicle.
yeah, a large vehicle, and like we're just drilling down, making the first tunnel of many.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so you're buying a driller, and where are you gonna buy that from? Because I know a guy who can sell you that.
Is his name Yuri?
He's affiliated with Yuri.
Does he sell good drills?
He sells drills.
Are they good?
Uh, they drill.
Does that mean they're good?
Yeah. Well, you can either buy his drill, and it's gonna cost you 10,000,
Okay.
or for 50,000 you can buy what many might consider to be a better drill. But
Yeah, I'm
his
gonna get the
drill,
50,000 drill.
you're gonna get the 50,000 drill.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the 50,000 drill.
Okay.
So you've
Now that
chosen
brings your
against
total
Yuri.
down to 50,000.
I've chosen a reliable drill, I think.
Well, by comparison, you've just bought yourself a state-of-the-art drill. It's fully automated. You don't need to hire a worker to operate it, but
Nice.
you're down 50,000.
Not nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna
It
start. That guy's
depends.
gonna start drilling on the first tunnel.
Okay, so you're currently you're drilling.
Yeah. I think main objective it's like get this. How many rounds do we got?
We're gonna go for 3 at the start, and then we're gonna see how we are, and then I might add more.
We're gonna start getting drilling on like a first like kind of diagonally down tunnel, so I can like start getting branches off of that. Kind of like strip mining a bit to like either directions to get a bit of a good layout of like the underground. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Problem. Togo's not here,
I don't mind jumping in his stead until
so
he
I'm
returns.
gonna jump over to old Nick's fucking bullshit.
Whoa! Why are you so aggressive?
I hold the right to be aggressive until I decide otherwise.
Why there is some pre-adorned prejudice against my ideas, and it's a running thing, and I don't like it. I don't like that. All of our ideas should be equal in the eyes of the taxman, or in this case, Yuri. But either way, I think my first thing will be to find an area with lots of glass, lots of materials, lots of leftover. Oh, there's a little piece of frame of the destroyed art gallery. Oh, there's I think a sandwich shop, if that's what it was. Or no, it was Hotel Potato. It was Hotel Potato. And I'm
There's
going
no
to.
sign of anything.
Well, I'm using a map and what Google Maps used to have. I want to get it slap bang in the middle of town. Maybe not right over where there was the detonation. That might be unhealthy, even if it isn't irradiated. But I want to build my processing and manufacturing and packaging facility for my collectible cards. And I would like to build that. I'm thinking a big building, like maybe 5 sides to it. You know, maybe like hallways connecting each corner of the building. I just want a place where I can connect and create my collectibles, and that I can make them and process all the local materials into it, and then send them off for delivery. That's all I want to do. How much are we thinking for that?
Sorry, say that again. You want to process glass?
Christ. No, I want to process everything around us. So if that includes glass, that's fine. But I want it in a big
Well, my
building
question is,
with the
glass.
dimensions of my building.
my question is, Mr. Pentagon Man, do you want to do this quick and cheap, or
Quick
slow
and cheap.
fast?
Quick and cheap. Old Nick works quick and cheap. Quick and dirty.
Quick and cheap processing. I've got a guy.
Okay.
I can call him up for you.
Okay.
Quick and cheap. But here, let me go to. Come here. I don't want him overhearing you because I don't want him trying to think that. Come here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Several thousand bird nests will be destroyed in the process.
Old Nick's done worse. You can go with that.
Okay, good.
What?
So for $10,000,
Perfect.
Cyber Prime, you have
Old Nick.
processed. Okay, Old Nick,
Thank you.
you have
I
processed
do not want to be
an
related.
awful lot of glass.
Thank
In
you.
fact, actually, Hoover, I need to go back to you for a minute.
Huh?
Hoover,
Yeah.
you're drilling. Actually, I'll do that at the end of the round. I'll do that at the end of the round. Sorry, guys. I'm still figuring this out. I'm figuring this
That's
out.
fine.
I'm
You're
still
doing great.
learning.
You're doing great.
You have done an awful lot of processing, but
Great.
you have also driven the purple-headed woodpecker to extinction,
Oh no.
which means you, sir, are a
Cyber,
monster.
why did you do this?
I'm not Cyber, I'm Old Nick.
However, you have gotten a lot of good materials.
Great. Do I have...
So, you know,
Can I ask a question?
sure.
Within my next turn, would it be possible for me to package and ship and sell all at the same time? Some collectibles?
Well, that would have to be a round 2 move.
No, that's what I'm
You've done
saying,
your
in round
move.
2.
Potentially.
Perfect. Then I have a plan.
Potentially. Okay. Got to tell you guys, it's an interesting first round.
I know. The
There's-
woodshed, I didn't see that play
Turtle
coming.
still isn't here.
So wait,
In fact,
do...
I think he may have passed. So while we wait on him, let me tell you how you two stand as of the end of round 1.
Okay. The woodshed found a problem it can't solve with wood. Oh, and they're gone. They're dead.
Sorry, I'm just doing some calculations here.
Calculations. 100,000 minus 50,000 equals 50,000. 100,000 minus 10,000 equals 90,000.
Oh my god. It all makes sense now.
This took me forever.
This is like a chalkboard full of equations.
Sorry, I'm writing this out as I go because I need. Okay,
You need a paper
where
trail.
is?
Can
So
someone
here's how you
check
guys
on Turtle
stand
Guy's welfare? Carry
as
on.
of the end of that round. Cyber, let's start
Yeah.
with you.
Hit me.
Well, let me just pull.
Oh! No! Not there.
Nothing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you right in your left
Right in the
nipple. I know that was a
crunchles.
very sensitive area. At the end of the first round, Old Nick's Collectibles. First of all, you spent 10,000.
Yes, I did.
Cheap, cheerful labor. You did drive a species to extinction.
Oh no.
That's neither here nor there. In the process, you gathered $50,000 worth of material.
Amazing.
So, cheap but good,
Nice.
good pullback from it. However,
Oh no.
you also pissed off an environmental group.
Okay,
So
just
you
one
have
of
also
them, it's
gained a
fine.
new con.
You hate the environment.
So now
We
you
all-
also hate the environment.
Okay.
So both you and Hoover hate the environment. But you are now the newest on the target because again you drove a species to extinction.
You're
They are
public
dead.
enemy
They
number
will never
one.
breed again.
By accident.
So at the end of that then, Hoover, you opted to pay a bit more. But it got you a bit more in return. You spent 50,000 on a drill. However, because you spent so much on that drill, you were able to dig more materials, which meant that you now have $70,000 worth of material. However,
Yeah.
that means you still come in under. Wait, I fucking did that wrong. No, I didn't do that wrong. I didn't do that wrong. I didn't do that wrong. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. That means the final profits are these. Hoover, you're up to 120,000. Turtle Guy
Yeah.
has passed. If only he was alive to build himself a
Oh
car.
shit.
Cyber, you are up to 140,000.
Oh,
Which means we have
brilliant.
Cyber in the lead.
Great. Old Nick is doing well.
But don't get too comfortable, boys. Because here comes the general. I mean, here
The
comes
sun.
Yuri.
Oh.
Here comes the sun.
Drill boys!
Hello, Yuri.
Hello.
You are not drill boys. Be quiet.
Oh.
Drill
Sorry.
boys. I wish to speak to you first. Come.
Yes.
I beckon you with my finger.
I'm here.
Oh,
It's me, the Drill Boys. I'm one man, but many boys.
Well, you're one man, and that is what I want to talk to you about. You, sir, are efficient. You have gained a new pro. Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Because of your efficiency, you are paying less. Because you do not have to pay wages. And I like that.
Yes.
This is why I employ slave labor personally. But you have not even hired anyone. So there's no ethical
Oh, like I
question
said,
with
I'm
you.
many boys.
Yes, well, you've got the spirit
It's a
of
bit
many boys,
strange.
and I like that. It's weird. I don't know if you have multiple personality or. But anyway,
Don't read into it.
so you now have 2 pros and 1 con. Let me recap you. Your pro high profit, materials, and your new pro, efficiency. Your con hates the environment, but who likes the environment these days?
Not me,
Okay,
apparently.
now be gone from me.
Not me and these many
Driver,
boys.
I mean old Nick, you come over here, I must
Old
speak
Nick
with
is
you.
here.
I
Hello.
beckon you with my finger.
I am here. I see your finger beckoning.
140,000 is beautiful.
Thank you.
But as I say, you are 2 cons, 1 pro.
Well,
This is not good. Piece of advice. When they come for you in the courts, do not call me as lawyer. I will send you under and steal your business for cheap.
that is fine. When things get
Because you may
hot,
need a lawyer.
you find the truth. So it'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yes.
What truth are you looking for,
Alright,
buddy?
Yuri's gone back to bed.
Wait, I didn't get any.
Should we-
What the fuck? Did I not get anything?
He gave you a piece of advice.
Was that it?
That's all you get.
I didn't get
Might be
anything.
important, though.
You did. You
You
got,
just don't
but
get
you got
enlightened me.
efficiency.
Yeah, but you got a
another
con.
con.
You gained a
Oh.
con that round. Hoover gained a pro.
Okay, that's fair.
But you have more money than him, so you gotta weigh it up. God, I really wish Turtle Guy was here. Oh well, someone dropped a match in the wood shop and he's gone. I've also made the executive decision he does not get Build Your Business back because he is not here to partake in Build Your Business. So perhaps there's more on the line for the winner.
Oh, okay, that's funny. Oh man.
Okay, Hoover.
Yes.
Coming into round 2, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I've got good efficiency now, and so I've got this main tunnel now, and I got a good few minerals and stuff from that. I'm not searching for oil. I'm kind of looking for good like materials that people can work with. Like metal stuff like that, profitable metals like for jewelry, things like that. Looking for like some shiny rocks, diamonds, things like that. So I'm now branching out. I'm branching out the tunnel from to left and right, kind of like covering the widespread area of the glass region, trying to get through, the whole, trying to like cover not the surface area, but like the underground area, trying to cover all that area in search for these minerals. At the same time, because I don't want, the glass to crush us above, so I'm putting up good supports around the place that I imagine will cost a bit of money to support, putting up the support beams. Just branching it out, kind of hitting all areas, all the whole glass region. Yeah.
Okay. Now, these supports. How much are you
Yeah.
looking to spend? Do you want to go cheap and cheerful, or do you want to really put in the pay and go safe?
If I go cheap,
Bearing in mind you got no people running around down there.
it's only me. Me
It's
and my
only you
machine.
and your drill, which, as we've said, is efficient and has not broken.
Me, my drill, and my many boys. Um,
Many boys, which are meant to one boy.
many boys, which are meant to just
Many
me,
boys.
singular boy.
Drill materials for me.
But we are many. So, you know what? I don't have much of a care for my life. The business is what's important. So, drill boys, we're gonna go cheap on the supports. Just like because in the case of danger, at least it will only be the tunnel that collapses, and at worst, it's only gonna be the drill I lose, and I'll be fine. But like at least the tunnels will be easily collapsible. I'll be the only one in them, so it's not like there's gonna be anyone else there to suffer. So, yeah, we'll go cheap on the supports.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that played out for you shortly, but in the meantime, Cyber.
How much do I
mean-
spend on supports?
Well, cheap is 10,000. Cheap is always 10,000. Expensive is always 50,000.
Okay.
So, here at Old Nick, we make collectibles. And in order to make collectibles valuable, we have to sell the collectibles. So I'm going to spend this round transforming all of the materials nearby that we have, that we got from the last round, making them into cards, packaging them, and delivering them for sale internationally. We're going to be packaging them with hundreds of common cards, but there's going to be a handful of cards that we're only going to make a couple of, like 10, maybe even 5. And these are going to be called the... what should we call them? The Antichroma pages for a sinfully good time. And these are going to be little trading cards made from the different remaining rubble, remaining pieces of Glasstown, with little etchings on them that, if you look at them, they're representing the different areas they used to be here. They serve a purpose in the game. There's some weird sigils, maybe? There's some weird symbols or, like, things, illustrations on them they can't quite make out, but don't worry about them. It's fine. I'm sure it could just be a smudge on the glass. But we're going to be sending them out. There's going to be packaging. There's going to be a little terms and conditions thing on the package that everyone is probably going to just gloss over underneath the name. But it's going to be sold out internationally. We're going to price hike these like fuck because everyone loves trading cards. They will pay a lot for them, and we'll make a good amount of money.
Interesting. Well, for the production of these, bearing in mind you got 50,000 materials to make these.
Yes.
For the production of these, would you like to put all of your production into these? And would you like to ship them safely? Those are my 2 questions for you. It kind of falls under the one bracket. You're only spending one lump sum. Do you want safety and or do you want like quick and efficient? It always comes down to this. Do you want it done safely or do you want it done quick and efficiently?
I think for this one, we'll go safely, because we need to make sure that these cards get somewhere to be bought by the millions, by the masses.
Alright.
We need them to open the packet.
Okay.
Also, sorry, other question. All those birds I drove extinct, do I or do I not have access to their carcasses?
They're extinct, they're dead.
No, those creatures got grinded up into mush.
Do I have access to the mush?
No, the mush seeped into the ground. If anything, Whoover has access to the mush because it's seeping into the mines.
Why is there a mush coming through the glass? Drill boy, it's evacuate!
He's just drowning in bird blood. Can I make a trade deal? Can I make?
Round.
Oh, okay.
Next round is a no spend round. A few things are going to happen, and you're just going to have to buckle up for them.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, if not, then
Perhaps some trading could be done next round, though.
We'll see. We'll see. Did the wood shop canonically burn down?
Yeah, I watched it burn.
Did the wood shop have employees?
You know that shot in The Last Jedi? When Yuri's in The Last Jedi. You know that shot when Luke and Yoda are watching that tree burn?
Oh yeah.
That was me and Yuri sitting on a rock watching the wood shop burn now. Kind of sad, actually. Mick was in there.
Okay, good.
And he screamed.
Not Vanessa.
Boy,
I would like
he
to
screamed.
find someone on staff to go
Nothing remained.
Shit.
It was nothing.
Did anything remain of Mick?
Why are you trying to look for flesh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want to buy
Carry
meat,
on.
just wait and buy meat. I know a guy who sells delicious steaks.
Carry on, just keep going. It's fine.
Alright. At the end of that round, guys, here are the results. Oh, hold on. Let me do some quick maths. Quick maths in that. Hold on. So, actually, talk amongst yourselves. I've got to do quick maths. Okay. So, hey, who are you doing here?
Oh, Hoover, you're not going to talk to me?
What?
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Here are the numbers as of the end of that round. Hoover, you spent minus 10,000 on supports and drilling.
I spent
As a
minus.
result, no, I'm saying you spent 10,000.
Oh.
You spent 10,000 on supports and continued drilling. As a result, you gathered $50,000 worth of materials. Hey, good for you. That brings you up to a squeaky clean 160,000.
Nice.
However, your drill was destroyed. The support you bought contained a unique and rare species of metal-eating termite, which scuttled out of the supports
That sounds
and
fucking
consumed
dangerous.
your entire drill.
Drill boys.
As a result, the drill was destroyed, and the supports in that tunnel were destroyed too, completely
But the
crushing
boys
all.
survived.
Well, they're
Well-
inside of you. The boys are in you. There are boys in you. There's a
Oh
boy
shit.
inside you.
I
The
don't
boys
like
in you.
that. That's not.
My boys were
Nick.
metaphorical.
My buddy Nick.
Yeah, that's me, old
Nicholas.
Nick.
You
Wait, did you
decided
say
to
all
play
my tunnels disappeared?
just that one.
Just that one.
All the termites
Shit.
died. There's no mush left. Nick, before you ask.
Hey, I wasn't gonna ask for it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, Nick, you decided to play it a bit safer this round. And you spent 50,000 on production and shipping.
Yes, I did.
However, that did result in 70,000 worth of sales,
Fantastic.
and there was no repercussions.
Fantastic. I need to do some maths on my own here.
I've been doing no maths.
Which means that as a result, Hoover, you are up to 160k. Diver, unfortunately, that round actually did bring you down
That's fine.
to 110.
That's fine.
But
Don't
again, you
worry.
have to spend money to make money.
You'll get
Guys,
what you deserve
this-
eventually.
This little round is a little bit of a strange one, and here's why.
Why?
Both of you are being sued.
Shit.
Oh,
By who?
Let me tell you something. Both of you are horrible to the environment in very different ways.
that's admittedly true. I don't know.
I think one of us is more horrible to the environment than the other one.
Yeah, I know.
And I would
Fucking
tend to
drilling
agree
holes
with
in the ground.
I would tend to
Killing
agree
a
with you.
species
Fucking drilling holes.
under the not volcanic glass, irradiated glass.
Yeah, but they were
Here's the
irradiated
deal.
birds anyway.
Hoover,
Yes.
you used a drill. However, the drill you used was very efficient, and
Yes,
it
it
caused
was.
no environmental hazards.
Thank God.
However,
Until it caved in.
Shit.
then you unleashed a species of metal-eating termites, which devoured your drill and left a
Fuck.
horrible rusting coat. Basically, that portion of the area, you poisoned the earth. The earth has been poisoned, and
Shit.
therefore you're being sued by a large environmental law firm for 50,000.
I've been sued for discovering a new species.
No, the species was known
You've
about.
released a plague.
The
It was
species was
not-
known about.
How was I meant to know it was there?
Well, you could have paid for better materials.
What?
Speaking
I
of
paid
species,
for the highest
does anyone
quality.
else remember the purple-headed woodpecker?
Not anymore.
No, me either, because Nick killed them all.
Hey, it wasn't me. it
Unfortunately,
was
old Nick. That is why you are being sued for
Someone say
60,000.
Mick.
Nick.
Oh, so you died. You're
You put
dead.
it on dead.
You're dead.
No, I faked my death. The police
No,
were
no.
after
Well, I
me.
watched you die. Me and Yuri sat on a rock and watched you burn. And
That
how you
was
screamed.
actually
God, how
kinda
you
nice.
screamed.
No, that was my brother Mike Mick.
No. You had no brothers. I checked your birth certificates. I checked your records. You're a lone child. Your parents weren't even there for your own birth,
Guess I'm a
bitch.
ghost.
Yeah, we'll get back to you shortly, I'm sure.
Ghost business.
Guys, you're both being sued. Actually, old Nick, I changed my mind. You're getting sued for 50,000 as well. Because why the fuck would I
Thank you.
complicate this more than it needs to be done?
Thank you.
You're both being sued.
Thank you for being sued.
You reduced
So
it.
here are your options. You've got 3. Now, either you can pay 50,000 for a settlement, or you can seek legal consultation. Here are your 2 options. For 10,000, you can get a remarkably cheap option. Or, for 40,000, you can get a remarkably less cheap option. I'm saying nothing about the quality of these 2, or who will be representing you, but let's just say one of them is Yuri, and the other one is me.
So neither legally trained individuals.
First of all, Yuri knows all the laws because he needs to know which ones to break. Me? Well, I've seen Law and Order a couple times.
This is Yuri's town. No.
Well, no, Yuri just bought a bunch of land. I'd hardly call it a town. Hoover, look around.
Okay. So you're not telling us which one.
I know who I'd vote for.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you who's who.
Well, that it. Yuri would get more money out of this, surely.
I'm going to settle.
Okay, so you're gonna pay 50k.
And if I have to, because I was advised by Yuri himself not to seek legal counsel, or else he would deliberately come throw me under. So I'm not going to do that.
Is Yuri a man you can trust?
Well, I feel like when it comes to his own money, probably.
Here's the thing. Can I? It's probably going to be a no, but like you know how when you know people get divorced and they go see as many lawyers as they can, so the other person in the relationship can't use those lawyers because now the other lawyers have a bias. Can I like do that before I buy a lawyer?
I don't think that's how it works.
No, these are separate trials. You're not.
Can
You're not fighting each other.
I buy both lawyers?
You can't buy both lawyers.
Shit.
You can buy one lawyer. You're not buying the lawyer. You don't own the lawyer. You're paying him to represent you in the court of law.
Um,
I'm a ghost. Can I buy the lawyer?
You're
You
dead.
burn me down.
You want to be?
But I'm a ghost.
Um,
And I'm not a friendly ghost either.
Turtle Guy, do you think Yuri would price himself higher or lower?
Oh,
Yes,
higher.
Turtle Guy,
Always
tell
higher.
us
That's a
what you know.
foolish question.
Turtle Guy, tell us
You
what
asked
you
the
know of
right
higher
man.
or lower.
I will offer you ghostly wisdom.
I don't think he's getting what we're... Anyway.
I'm gonna hire a lawyer for 40,000.
Okay.
You're going to hire? No!
Oh my god. Okay. So, where does that bring us now?
Well,
happens,
the
David?
round's not over, Buster.
Oh shit!
You see, because Hoover's decided to go to trial
Dun,
with
dun.
Yuri as his representative,
He Oh wait, Yuri!
has-
Yes!
he has the absolute pleasure of having his case pled to Judge Ghost Micmic.
Oh.
Don't worry,
Mick-
Micmic's not
McMike.
out of the game, motherfuckers. Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
McMike.
Is McMike here?
Alright.
Sorry
Please
for you.
rise for the honorable Judge McMike.
Hi McMike.
Hello,
I
McMike.
don't
It
think
is
you
I,
say
Yuri.
hi to the judge, Hoover.
Hi, McMike. It is me. Remember Yuri? We used to crush beers back in college. It was classic times.
Quiet in my courtroom.
I'm a lawyer. I have to speak. It is my job.
What is today's first case? I am impartial. AKA, I haven't listened to what shenanigans have been
First
going on.
and only case refers to Mr. Hoover here. He is of Drill Boys. He's the only boy, but he is also several
I
boys.
am many.
There's no one else concerned.
Let me catch
by
you
this.
up to speed. You see, he
Okay,
was
what happened?
drilling, and as a result of the drilling, he cheaped out and he bought materials full of evil, metal-eating bugs, and
Oh.
as a result, he collapsed the tunnel and mulched all the bugs into a paste. The paste oozed into the ground. The ground is now poisoned, and he is being sued by an environmental company for poisoning the ground.
Which one?
This is
In-
this is the ground
Enviroco,
underneath the glass, by the
my
way.
arch nemesis.
Mm.
So-
And how much is the bribe?
Well, bribe is not the word we use. It's called a settlement. I talked about this with you. You're not supposed to say bribe in court again. That is how you had your second divorce, my friend. Anyway,
Mm.
the settlement is for 50,000. I am advising my client to plead not guilty and fight the case.
Did you do it?
Let's go over to my client. How do you plead, my friend?
I plead not guilty.
Interesting.
Wait,
He
you
says
have
he did not do it.
Fuck.
wait, you have receipts for what you bought.
Yes, and the judge has access to these receipts. So
I
it
do?
really is up to you.
There's no
Okay,
no
so he's
way that
saying
he's unguilty.
not guilty. Yuri, there's no how do I financially benefit from this?
You're the ghost.
You're also the actual fucking judge. You get
He
paid to
goes
do
with
this.
like a bribe.
Yes, this is your job. You're getting money right now.
I mean, listen, I'm a biased judge. Woo me.
Can he
Hurry.
maybe he can reopen the
Woo me.
wood shop?
No.
Okay.
I want Hoover to say it. I want Hoover to say it. Woo me.
Ooh,
Impress
you.
me.
Impress you?
Mm-hmm. Appease me.
no, don't listen to him. Judge, just give you a ruling. We have other shit to do.
We got other shit to do? Oh,
Guilty or
fucking
not
okay.
guilty? Come on, plead it.
He's guilty.
Okay,
But
interesting.
He
Well,
didn't woo me.
you should have
am
wooed
I
him.
meant to woo people in court?
Well, it does not really matter. On top
I'm
of
a bit
having
of a
to
biased
pay
judge.
me 40,000, you also had to pay the environmental company
Wait, 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 wait,
50,000,
wait, wait,
which
wait. Hold
means
on,
that
hold on,
you
hold on,
are
hold on.
down 90,000,
Hold
which
on,
means
hold
you're
on, hold on,
down
hold
to
on, hold on, hold on.
50k.
Silence in the courtroom. You're still in
What
the
the hell do
courtroom,
you want?
apparently.
Jeez Louise.
My beloved judge and
Ooh,
honor,
okay.
Zip
have
it
you
up
not
when you're done,
noticed?
pal.
Have you not noticed what I have erected?
Oh, Christ
Up.
almighty.
Courtroom.
Very poor choice of
Whoa!
words.
Order in the court, am I right, guys?
It is
Whoa!
your past employment, your past love before you entered this courtroom as a judge.
What the
It's
fuck?
it's the wood shop.
How did you erect?
Mick Mike,
Whoa!
look.
Oh!
I built this for you. Now I am not as good as wood as you are because I am just many boys.
This shit.
But I built this for
Okay.
you.
All right. Well, Hoover, I thank you for the very
burned
generous
down.
gift, but unfortunately, you said the word erect in a courtroom, so you're still guilty. That's like a
Ah
no-no.
shit, looks like the
Public
support collapsed and there
indecency,
goes the
so-
wood shop. Oh
Yes,
well.
also,
Well, I'm a ghost, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're going to jail.
Looks like the courtroom is collapsing
no,
as
no,
well
no, he's
because
not.
the poor
He's not going to
support.
jail. He's not going to jail. Okay, he's not going to jail. Okay, whatever. My
How
job
does
here
the
is done. I'm
lawyer
done
tell the judge what the verdict
Because,
is?
because the ruling is simple. I've already done it. He had to pay 40,000 to Yuri and 50,000 settlement, so he's down 90,000.
Okay,
So at
that
the end of
makes
that
sense.
round, Hoover, you're at 50,000. Cyber, you're at 60,000.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm at 50,000, he's at 67.
Yes.
Sounds
Not that
good to
bad.
me.
So, to be clear, you've both lost a lot of money since this all started.
Yep.
Shit.
But say
Except
love
for
you.
me, I'm a ghost. I've lost my life.
You've lost more.
So, is it back to Hoover, or can we do more in this turn?
Well, this is the thing. You're both outside the courtroom,
Ben Grimm?
Okay.
and you've both got, the first chance really, as, a pair of new businessmen in this area. This is the first chance you guys have to talk to each other. So, maybe you guys want to make some business dealings, maybe you guys want to form an alliance, maybe you guys hate each other. That's up to you. Tell me, what do you do? What do you discuss?
Hey, boys.
Yes, that's me. Many boys, but one boy.
Well, I'm a ghost.
I cannot explain it. Who the fuck do you have voices?
We exercised that guy.
what?
Actually, Spectre, that's currently floating here. Would you like a tour of my establishment the next round?
No, thank you.
Sorry.
Boys,
Well, he said no.
boys,
It's just me now, the boys.
boys. How much?
But just one boy.
How much for your maggot flesh?
Please refer to me as boy.
Boy, how much for your bug flesh? Give me your paste. I want your bug paste. How much for it?
You want my...
You want the bug?
You want the bug? I would say, because it's collapsed, it's going to cost me a bit, and my drill's gone. So, it's probably going to cost you 50,000, because I need to get a drill bag so I can get to it.
You know what? I don't need it that badly. It's fine.
Again, you can pay 10,000 for the cheap drill.
You can buy the cheap drill, and then I can sell it to you for 20. I'll buy the cheap drill. I'll sell you the stuff for 20.
Okay, well I'll let you buy it first, and then we'll negotiate again after. Can I give you as a gesture
Do
of
you
good
want the
faith?
stuff or not?
As a gesture of good faith, I will give you a single pack, unweighed, shadowless card pack.
What does this mean?
It means nothing
It's a
to me,
rarity.
so-
It's a rarity. I'm
You
talking in
made
terms.
these.
How much can I sell this for?
Well, I'm giving it to you for free, but you can
How much
sell
can
it
I sell
on.
this for?
Generally, we price it about $12.99, give or take. But this one,
$12.99. How many of these do you have?
we got 70,000 worth of sales. I think we said, or something like that.
Shit. I think I might be losing this.
Give or take. All I know is that I've essentially sold my packaging, I mean the cards, to 5.8 thousand people, give or take.
God damn.
Very specific.
Yeah, so if you want to take that, open it up, let me know whatever you got. Tell me if you think that you got something special or not, and then we can negotiate price if you want, and I can let you know your rarity. I can grade it for you.
I'll keep it closed.
Yes, you do that. Bye.
Okay, what just happened, guys? What just happened there?
I got a-
was mon-
No,
I got a
no money,
pack.
no money. I just gave him a pack of my cards, my collectibles.
And then I might be selling mush to him.
Did you buy a drill?
I haven't bought a drill yet. This is the no buy round.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. How could I be so foolish?
This
Okay,
was
guys,
the
we're on
we
to
get
the buy
sued
round.
round.
Hoover, you're up first. Would you like to spend some frickin' money or what?
David, I'd
What?
actually like to do something else.
Oh god, what?
So I've created a vast network of tunnels spreading across the.
Oh, I thought it was just one.
No,
No, there
I
was
said a
several
vast
tunnels.
network.
Oh, right.
A vast
one of them
network of
collapsed.
tunnels, spreading across the entire glass, haven. It's not a haven. It's a wasteland. The glass wasteland. So, one of my tunnels could very well make it to the storeroom of
Hold the fuck
good
up.
old Nick's
Hold the fuck up.
business here.
Hold the flip up. Is this guy doing exactly what I did in the first Burn Your Business?
So
Is this guy just
I'd like to
copying?
I'd like to purchase a getaway vehicle that's gonna have enough space to get all of old Nick's stuff. And since I made the tunnels with bad support systems, I'm just gonna collapse the support system underneath Cyber's business, load my escape vehicle up, and then just drive off out of the tunnels with Cyber's goods. I don't know how much further I can go with this thing, but I think I need to purchase a good escape vehicle first, don't I?
So you're buying a good escape vehicle, correct?
Yeah, that can store all of Cyber's stuff and get me out of there in a good jiffy.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let me figure this shit out, because that's... Okay.
You know, I expected a lot of things from you boys. I didn't expect you to do that.
And because I am just one boy, but also many boys, this job is easy for me. Because some say I have the full might of a team, but just one me.
But you only got one brain in you.
Alright.
But many. One but many.
Cyber, what the hell do you do?
So, my
Wait,
plan
do I purchase a
remains.
getaway vehicle or not?
Oh, you did, so you got the best one, which cost all of your money, which is 50,000. So you literally have no money.
Nice.
But you came away with materials, and we'll see how much that was worth in the end.
My money.
Cyber, I hope your shit's good.
My plan remains unchanged. Is Hoover's? I need to clarify something. Is Hoover's choice locked in?
Yes.
So he will, no matter what, take my stock.
Yeah. He's currently driving away with your entire stock. Plus the cars you gave him.
Perfect. So, welcome! Let me refrain. Let me return back to everything that we know about old Nick's collectibles
I
so
know,
far.
Fuck you, and actually, I hate
So, I'm Satan.
I'm gonna blow up.
I am basically the devil. Old Nick, aka the devil, I have been making collectibles with little packaging. I've been building them in my 5-sided building factory that have lines connecting all the corners, aka a pentagram. I've been basically creating a system that will cause people to sell me their souls. So on the little piece of terms and conditions that's in all the packaging that I've sold out to about 5.8 thousand people and many more, and a lot to Hoover, a lot to the many boys.
I haven't bought any.
You didn't buy them, but on the packaging, anyone that opens and or holds these packets,
I haven't held any.
you said you'd keep it close, my guy, and you took it right from my
I didn't say
hand.
keep it close.
You took it right from my hand. You made
Not to
that
be that guy,
deal.
but Hoover, how exactly did you take these things and put them into your car without holding them?
I assumed they were in boxes.
No, we keep everything loose.
Nope,
That's to the flavor. That's
But
to
I have
the
one boy,
the
but
ritual.
also many.
Well, there's one for as many as you are.
That means you have one soul, but also many.
And as part of this agreement, everyone has given an option, because I'm not an evil Satan, I'm a fair Satan. And basically, you can either send me 2/3 of all the money you have and will ever make in your life. This goes for every single person that ever buys a card. Or you can spend an eternity suffering in hell. And that's the two options they're given. I'm assuming most people will usually give the money, and I think that's a pretty fair deal. So I can just kick back on my chair. I was going to spend the final moments in my office chilling with a ghost, but the ghost decided to fuck off, so he deserved to burn in hell. But it's fine. I'm here. I'm just going to let the world take its course and let the devil make some money. Because the devil is in the details. And no one read the details.
What the fuck do I do with that?
I get a lot of money.
2/3?
2/3 of everyone
So-
that's made their money. Because I don't want to leave them with nothing.
Hold on. Give me a second here. Fuck it.
So I did some of the maths, if that's of any help.
No,
David,
no.
Cyber's done some of the maths, if that's of any help, he said.
It's
because,
I'm not happy about any of this.
he's calculated this whole master plan.
Okay.
I've got a slight roundabout to this.
Here's
It's a straight...
So I am one boy, but also many.
For fuck's sake.
So that means I have one soul, but also many.
Yeah.
So unless you can accurately tell which soul you have,
Nope.
you only have one soul from me,
No,
but not many.
You go for all of them.
For I have one. No. For I am one boy, not many.
Yeah,
If you wanted many souls, you should have given me many things.
you took all of my cards.
They were obviously in boxes.
They were not in boxes. I
They were obviously
explicitly
in
stated
boxes.
they were not in
No.
boxes.
That was not reckoned. That was not explicitly stated.
Whoever
in your
owns...
stores.
If you steal something, do you own it?
No, I stole it.
But it's in
I
your
don't own
possession,
it.
and therefore you
I
own
stole
it.
it. If I steal it, does the ownership rely to me?
So
No.
if someone stole your heart,
If
they
I
don't own
stole
your
your heart,
affection.
the deed is still in your
Alright,
name.
If someone
shut
stole
the
your
fuck
heart,
up.
they
stole
don't
your
own your
car-
affection?
Yeah.
Well, that is
Sure,
cruel.
fucking don't.
shut the fuck up. I hate all of you, and I never want to host one of these again. Who would
You're
have thought
really
that I
getting
would
the
have gotten
turtle
on
guy
best
experience.
with the dead ghost boy? Huh? Who'd have thunk that? Anyway. So, here's what happened in the
Sorry,
last round.
I just realized that we have to do all this on Turtle Guy's business. Didn't even get to do a single thing and burned down.
So here Yuri walks through the ashes of that fucking lumber yard, kicking past the charred skeletal remains of a man named Micmac or whatever the fuck, who gives a shit.
Did you reinvest in it?
Yuri invested in all of these things.
Turtle
Where
Guy
do you think you
just
got the
sent
100,000?
Turtle Guy just sent a message saying everything is going according to plan.
He's talking out of his fucking ass, quite frankly. He's talking out of his actual butthole. Just clean, unwiped butthole.
Oh.
Now, let me break down this devastating final round.
I win.
Not for me.
Whoover climbs into his Urimobile 3.5.
That's a good one.
Now, it's important that he got the 3.5 rather than the 3.0, because the 3.0
that's
had a
the good
bad
one.
habit of the suspension blowing out as soon as you drive it,
But
and
the
the
one
wheels
I have
falling off and
doesn't.
rolling away comically. Now, the 3.5 does not. It's actually got very strong suspension, which is good, because he, using his plan, stole 70,000 worth of material from Cyber. However, he did not factor in the curse
No,
of
but
the
you see,
devil
I am one boy, but also
from
many.
the Bible.
That's me!
The devil, who's been here the whole time apparently, cursed his weird glass cards of doom, so that everyone who holds one,
I didn't even
2/3
open the
of their
packaging.
money
You don't have to.
goes to
I
the devil.
specified.
Dude, that's just fucking dumb.
It's the devil.
So that means that 70k, 2/3 of that is given to Cyber. Now here's the thing. At the start of the round, Whoover spent 50,000 on the Urimobile 3.5. Whoover only had 50,000, which means that when he spent that money, he lost. He was at zero. However, he got 70,000 worth of materials.
No, but I had the thing
Shut your
beforehand, so
fucking
technically
mouth.
should he
you
only not
piece-
get
shut
2/3
your
of my
mouth.
50,000?
Nope, it's forever.
Shut
I
your
specified
mouth.
the rest of their life.
You
For the,
you
for
say
the
so.
purposes
You
of this video, I'm
Satan!
twisting the lore a
I'm
bit,
dating-
because I
I'm
need
the
to
devil.
wrap my head around it. Okay?
Who's the devil?
So,
I'm the spirit. I'm
Apparently
okay.
Satan is.
You could have guessed. Am I
Well,
right?
it's okay. I'm a ghost, but I didn't
Yeah,
go
he owns
anywhere
you.
near those cards.
you're not relevant. You're dead.
No, I didn't go near those cards. I know.
You're dead.
I am God.
No, okay,
Whoa.
we're not adding God into this. Gets too complicated when God comes into it. So,
I am Almighty
you're
God.
dead. Stop talking. Let me figure this shit out, please. I'm begging you to stop. I will exercise you.
No, it's okay. I'll give you a little tap of support. I understand. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, now I know how
It
you
looks like
feel,
you're gonna
you
get
corpse.
exercised.
Okay,
Good.
let me begin
I'll
again.
gladly exercise myself.
Oh my god, I'm going to kill a ghost.
That's you.
Impressive.
I'll find a fucking way. Call me the
Shit.
Ghostbuster. Busting makes me feel good. Okay. Whoover fled with 70,000 worth of material, so his profit was 70,000. That's what he had. However, the curse, as we mentioned, the devil was here the entire time. Which means that the devil, who had lost all of his stock and was also down on zero, is getting 2/3 of Hoover's material. Don't fucking mention that it's for the rest of his life. I will kill you, the devil.
Does
I
that-
don't care that you're the
I
devil.
didn't say
if
anything.
Satan
purposes-
I didn't
gets
think. I
his
thought I
own
still had some
card,
money left over.
does
Did I
that
not?
mean he
Purpose-
owes
no, 'cause you got all of them
himself?
Oh
If Satan gets his own card,
No.
does that mean he owes himself?
no,
Because
but
he
that's
didn't,
the
he
same
didn't
thing.
actually say anything about
Well, he would
that.
still,
So
he
did
was
that,
still, you still,
That's a really even by
does
your
he now
standards.
have to give
That is a
2/3
very
of his stuff
that is
away?
that is a very loose argument. If I'm owing myself, I'm still paying myself.
Sounds like you have to give
Did
2/3 of
you
your stuff
turn
away.
David into a fish?
No, I don't. Hoover's just a
Did
sore
I also
loser.
say one of my many boys is called Satan?
fuck up.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
This is all the time for me, David.
See, I have one boy.
No, I get it now, and I feel bad. See, by the way, can I just point out, I had nothing to do with the bombing.
It's out of context.
I was not against you, my friend. I was playing the game.
I don't think I did the bombing, did I? I just ran
You're
away.
pretty heavily involved with
No,
the
I
bombing.
stole. I stole some art.
I'd like to state
Can
for
I
the record.
finish the
I
results
sent
before
a
the
message to
results
David at the
finish
start of
me?
this stage saying I plan to rob Cyber, and he said Yuri approves.
Yuri didn't factor in Satan.
I vetted this.
Again, welcome to my world.
Lucifer
You
was
think you
not
have
on
a
Yuri's
plan?
card.
No.
I never am. I'm always
Even
the
though
last
they had a
invited
business
guest.
relationship in Prussia in 1863, he didn't expect him to come back so strongly. Anyway, 2/3 of the 70,000 that Hoover stole, which is 46.2 thousand, went straight back to the
Did you
fucking
need a
the
calculator
devil.
for that?
No, I used my fingers. That leaves Hoover with 23.8 thousand. Now,
One boy, but many.
one boy but many, but not the devil. So here's the final results, gang. Troll guy died pretty early on. I mean, he was dead.
Yay!
Immediately, not early on. Immediately.
But I lived a good life.
No,
You
you didn't.
did not live any kind of life.
You dropped a match immediately and got fired.
Yeah. Why you had a match in a wood shop is anyone's business. Anyway. Hoover,
Yes.
I had to find
Finished
my
up.
match.
after drilling and drilling and drilling and drilling and drilling, and then releasing a metal-eating termite into the soil and poisoning the earth, he finished it all up with a measly 23,000.
Can I just say, the poisoning the earth line was bullshit because this whole wasteland was covered in glass, so, like, who's using this earth?
You are. No one can live in poisoned earth.
No one can live in
Have
fucking
you seen
glass!
Resident Evil 3? Anyway,
Yeah, there wasn't glass in sight.
well, there probably was some. Anyway, that means that the devil won
Hey!
with 46.2 thousand.
Would have been great if it was slightly higher as 66, but I'll take it. I'm very happy with that.
I'm not.
What, you don't like it? Why don't you like it?
I didn't have fun.
Damn.
Sounds about right.
I thought Turtle Guy was exaggerating it, but this is alarmingly similar.
And that's why I think, sorry Turtle Guy, but I'm actually going to give the role of business master over to the devil.
The devil.
See how he
Good.
likes it.
Well,
I'm
the devil
very glad.
enjoys
I
the
was going to
details.
transfer it anyway. He needs to know how it feels.
Yeah.
Oh, I
devil- And
next time we
am
do this,
looking
I'm gonna
forward
prep.
to it. Oh, you should. You should. I'll be devilishly excited for it.
I hate him.
We're gonna
He's
break
the
your
worst
goddamn
kind of
legs.
devil. Puns. That is hell.
Well, everyone has their own unique kind of hell, but I can make you a
Yeah, mine
deal.
was this podcast.
If you come back, I'm sure you'll have a hell of a good time.
Can we shoot the devil with a gun?
Yeah, probably won't do anything.
No,
We all need
not-
to
not
make sure
currently.
when we come back from the Let's Burn Your Business that we all explicitly state we've never touched any fucking
Yeah,
glass
I've never touched a card
cards.
in my life. I don't have hands.
No, I'll just say that I'm a
So we just
priest or
end the
something.
game and be like, well, I'm the devil and I got 2/3 of everything, so...
What did Turtle Guy say?
Well, guys, that was Build Your Business. When this podcast started, I gotta tell you, I didn't see a species being driven to extinction. I didn't see the poisoning of the earth. I didn't see so many environmental issues. I didn't see Yuri releasing the Yuri Mobile 3.5. I thought that wasn't dropping until next year. I didn't see a man dropping a match in a wood shop. That one definitely wasn't on the bingo cards. I don't know why you brought that in there. And I think we can all agree that none of us saw the devil coming.
But the seeds are planted! For context, Old Nick is a nickname apparently for the devil. I did look that up.
Yeah, no, I get that now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I wish it was Santa.
That's Saint Nick.
They
Whoa,
share a lot
I
of
never noticed
similarities.
that before, actually.
Satan, Santa.
They'll
Yep,
come up
these
one
are
day
Yeah, I
a
don't
year.
even know what to say anymore, guys. I'm not happy.
They break into your house in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
David, if you're not happy, you could just retcon that the winner was me.
And finally,
No.
From above.
This man needs to
God.
suffer.
he flies down and he says, "Hey, devil,
Vance.
suck my
It's
dick."
one boy,
No.
but
And
many.
Vance is granted $1 billion ethically, a miracle only God could provide, and he wins. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd
That's
like to
not
thank
canon.
the Academy. You can't tell me what's canon, bitch. I don't believe in the devil.
Oh. Ah!
Anyway,
Well, shit.
well, that was Build Your Business. My mental state is at an all-time low.
No, well, we're here for you.
and I really just wish I had someone around who could build me a coffin. Unfortunately, the only place I could buy one burned to the ground.
Sounds like you need a wood
Guys,
shop to fix your
one
problem.
final message to all of you. But first, let me do the sign off. I've been David. Cyber's been here. Hoover's been
Hello.
here. Turtle Guy was mentioned briefly. We do this podcast every week sometimes. Usually on a Friday, but again, depends how we feel. It's a comedy podcast where someone else hosts. You know the drill. Who's gonna host next time? Who knows? Hopefully not me. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about this very much. I'm the champion.
Yeah.
Hoover, you're a loser.
How do you feel,
Uh,
champ?
I'm just one boy, but many.
I'm still on my grace period, I believe. I believe next episode's my last episode of the grace period, and then we're off.
Let me triple check that. I think you're
This is when I
correct
got-
though.
Yeah, well, I know my shit, alright? I don't fuck around. I'm not some pussyfooting champion. I know my rights.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, I know. So who knows? Maybe I might get challenged at the end of the next episode.
Who knows?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Might be time.
Guys, my final message: the devil is real, and I hate him. Controversial opinion, I know. Don't touch any cards now. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Did I tell you I just got into Pokemon card collecting, kind of vaguely?
Yeah, no, I know. I figured that was why you were doing this
Yeah,
weird
we
hyperfixation.
Yeah,
on
that came
fucking
across,
cards.
Satan.
sorry. It's
Talking
just
about
in my
cards
brain.
and shit,
So
no one
is
gives a
Pokemon
fuck.
cards like devil related?
Yeah, what is this?
Should we
This
be
is like
worried?
when all those parents in the 90s thought it was
That's what
devil worship
inspired me.
because they
I
were
was
made
thinking
by
that.
Wizards of the Coast.
That did go through my brain when I came up with the idea.
Anyway, bye everyone.
Check us out on Spotify.
Check us out in hell.
I am one boy, but many.